Oh, nasty impact.
He continues to press forward.
His offense is second to... Small packages could be it. And the match continues.
He's one step ahead there.
Great technical know-how on display.
Since day one of arriving in WWE, Ronda Rousey has always said she wants to... And she lets her free. German suplex! Ah, look at this. Spinning arm breaker.
So much damage inflicted. Elbow drop, big time. Harsh impact.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
What a shot.
Up on the top rope.
Hazardous part of town for these two competitors.
This could go south in a hurry. Here we go.
Superplex.
In off the tag.
Launched with a belly-to-belly. Boom! Down with a power bomb. Look at this raw power. Sit-out power bomb. Incredible impact.
He is just reeling from that offense.
Look at this raw power. Sit-out power bomb.
Here's the cover. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Gonna take more than that. Launched with a belly-to-belly.
He is efficient and dangerous with his offense thus far.
It's starting to come together in a big way for this guy.
Belly to belly.
Vicious.
What a tag team match this has been.
Look at this raw power.
And you can see that Dream is looking overwhelmed.
Yeah, things look bleak right now. It's almost bedtime for Velveteen Dream.
Velveteen Dream is down, and it appears Trey and Ronda Rousey are going to attempt some kind of top rope double team maneuver. Ronda launches Trey into a somersault senton splash.
Yeah, it looked like Ronda might have tweaked something. Maybe her ankle?
And Trey gets the win for his team.
I think you're right, Saxton. Ronda Rousey is definitely in pain.
You okay?
No, I can't put weight on it.
Ugh, I'm sorry. It's my fault.
This appears to be a very costly victory for Team Rowdy Trey.
This is on our WWE champion. He was banged up from the cage match, and that caused the timing to be off when Ronda launched him into that senton splash. So now they're both hurt. I hope it was worth it for Trey.
Well, you really blew it this time. Thanks to your screw-up last week, the doctor just said that Ronda has to pull out of the mixed match challenge.
Damn it.
But I've got some good news. I already found you a new partner.
Let me guess. You found someone who hasn't competed in WWE in 30 years.
Actually, I found someone who's never competed in WWE at all. Me! I'm stepping down as GM to become an active WWE superstar.
What?
I've been thinking about making the move to in-ring competitor for a while now, and this seemed like the perfect opportunity, especially with a chance to win money for charity. I just love giving back to the community whenever I can. Anyway, let me know if you want to talk strategy before our match tonight. Oh, and one more thing. I tied up some loose ends before I stepped down as GM. You're going to defend your WWE Championship against Samoa Joe on the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live. In a submission match. Later, partner.
Yeah, hey, I hope Brian over at the used car lot hooked you up with a good deal, because if he didn't, I could expose some skeletons in his closet.
Baron Blade here. Just wanted to let you know my BCW contract offer still stands. I mean, we might have to come down a bit on your pay, considering you lost tonight. But don't worry, I'll still take care of you and your friend. Oh.
I can't believe Brooklyn's a WWE superstar now.
I can't believe I have to be her partner.
It's good she no longer has any authority, but it feels like she's even more ingrained in our lives.
At least it's now legal for you to punch her in the face. Again, I have to be her partner.
It can't be much worse than teaming with Drew McIntyre. It makes my skin crawl every... him.
But you chose to team with McIntyre. I didn't have any say in this.
It wasn't like I had a ton of good options. Look, all that aside, I just have a feeling this isn't going to end well for anyone.
Well, at least I can still make the best of a bad situation and win some money for charity.
Even though I can't stand my partner, I still plan on winning the Mixed Match Challenge.
Same here. On both accounts.
This is a historic night as our former GM, Brooklyn Von Braun, makes her highly anticipated in-ring debut in WWE, replacing the injured Ronda Rousey.
I still can't believe Brooklyn and Trey are partners. I mean, talk about an unlikely pairing. They've been at each other's throats for like 20 years.
Well, we'll have to see if their adversarial pass affects the American Hero's ability to work together in the Mixed Match Challenge.
I guess Brooklyn came up with that team name. Real creative.
Hey, at least it's not as bad as their opponents who call themselves the Moons over my Sammy.
I gotta like that.
I bet you do. He has something big planned.
Gunbuster. Sami Zayn starting to struggle.
Tagged in. Byron, one thing we learned very early on about Ember Moon is that she can overcome any adversity thrown her way.
Yeah, and I think she proved that and to end this mixed tag match.
This is a historic night as our former GM, Brooklyn Von Braun, makes her highly anticipated... In-ring debut in WWE, but he let him go.
Yeah, and I'm sure his opponent doesn't mind one bit.
Boom! Kick!
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Producing a trampling.
Look at this raw power.
Now we have Sami Zayn on the attack. He got out of the way. Lightning fast reflexes.
Sami Zayn starting to struggle. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash!
Powerbomb.
Incredible impact. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash! Splash! Turning the momentum to his favor.
He's taking charge here.
Powerbomb planted.
Sami Zayn with the offense. Tagged in.
Bulldog.
Oh, what impact.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Rolling neck snap.
Oh, what a snapmare.
Ah, perfectly executed.
Big back body drop.
What elevation.
Oh, man, vicious elbows. Kick. She returns the favor there. Bulldog. Delivered with force.
Oh, great display of strength with the suplex.
Wait a second, it appears Brooklyn wants Trey to attempt the same double team maneuver that injured Ronda Rousey.
Is she trying to prove she can do it better?
I don't know, but it looks like Trey's not quite sure about this after what happened to Ronda.
Perfect execution by the American heroes.
An impressive win for the new team of Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun.
I'm still not sure what to think about these two teaming. It's very strange.
It looks like Trey's still trying to get used to it as well.
I told you guys 100 times, Brooklyn's a professional. She likes winning much more than she dislikes Trey.
And here comes Trey's best friend Red for their mixed match challenge match.
Hey, good luck.
Well, that was awkward.
You don't want to read too much into anything, but it certainly looked like Red just ignored Trey altogether.
Well, it's obvious Red is upset about Trey teaming with Brooklyn, but she'd better get over it fast or it's going to end up costing her team this match.
As this mixed match challenge match begins, we have to consider the possibility that Red's team could end up facing Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun at some point.
Well, given what we know about Brooklyn's ability to get under Red's skin, that could definitely be... A volatile situation.
You would think that since this whole thing's for charity, that everyone would be able to manage their emotions, but if Brooklyn triggers hothead Red, all bets are off.
Oh, able to counter.
Launched with a belly-to-belly. Oh, man, low clothesline. Look at this raw power.
Sit out powerbomb.
It's not looking good for Ruby Riott here. When you see Ruby Riott, you know that Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan are close by, just waiting to strike. And that is something that every competitor in the women's division must combat against.
I don't like what you're insinuating, Cole. Ruby knows that when you're dealing with privileged people, the odds are often in their favor. Logan and Morgan even the score and pay immediate dividends. Launched with a belly-to-belly.
She's taking charge here.
Momentum has clearly swung her way.
Oh, boom!
Will it be?
Perhaps thinking something else here. Ruby Riott with the reversal.
And Drew McIntyre just tagged himself in. Red didn't like that.
After some miscommunication on the tag, it appears Red and Drew McIntyre are having a minor disagreement.
This looks like it might be more than a minor disagreement. McIntyre is walking out and leaving Red to fight on her own.
Is anyone really surprised? This is what happens when two people who despise each other try to form a team.
At least Aleister Black isn't going to take advantage of this situation, as it looks like he's resigned to this essentially turning into a one-on-one match. Ruby Riott's no-nonsense, all-disruption approach to the world also translates to her approach in the ring. And it's an approach that has seen her cause chaos in this women's division. And guys, looking through this Hollywood crowd, the faces of the stars are out tonight.
Well, thank you for noticing, but I work next to you all the time, Cole. You can stop being starstruck. Look at this raw power.
Now sit out power bomb.
Power bomb planted.
That's how you wear down your opponent. Snap suplex.
Very nice.
When you see Ruby Riott, you know that Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan are close by, just waiting to strike. And that is something that every competitor in the women's division must combat against.
I don't like what you're insinuating, Cole. Ruby knows that when you're dealing with privileged people, the odds are often in their favor. Logan and Morgan even the score and pay immediate dividends.
Power bomb! Now it's Ruby Riott fading a bit.
She's not rising to the occasion right now.
I'd like to elaborate on my point about Ruby Riott's expertise in playing the numbers game, gentlemen. The result is the Riott squad is running roughshod over the entire women's division.
Well, we know that these unprovoked, often blindsided attacks are just going to continue, Michael. I don't know if there's anyone who can put an end to the Riott squad's brutality and chaos.
Power bomb!
And the slam!
Stringing together some big moves here.
She's fighting hard and reaping the rewards.
Power bomb! Oh boy, Ruby Riott is in a tough spot here.
Yeah, this could be the end of the road for her.
Oh, what impact!
Power bomb planted.
Shoulders on the mat. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
She just will not go away.
Oh, that hurt. Knee to the spine.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
Super kick! Wow, she turned that one around.
German suplex. But that's not all.
Oh boy. The number powerbomb.
Not done yet.
Oh, man, not again. A third time?
That hit the spot. She's finished.
Will it be? I think so. 1, 2, 3.
And you can put this singles match in the books.
Here is your winner, the Queen, Cameron Chang Deborah.
Took it to another level to gain that win.
Many more losses like this, and the future of Ruby Riott will look incredibly dim.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing.
After a couple more wins for both our teams, Trey and I would be in a position we'd never been in before. Standing across the ring from each other as opponents in the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge.
Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Yeah, you too.
Do you mean that? Because it seems like you can't bring yourself to say the actual words.
I can totally say it, but now that you told me to, it won't mean as much.
Come on, just say it. Good luck.
Hey, look. It's your partner.
How convenient.
You're talking to the opposition before our match? You do realize I could give them a competitive advantage.
My team doesn't need an advantage to beat someone who's had less than 5 matches.
I'm pretty sure I had less than 5 matches when I was tapping you out in high school, and tonight will be exactly the same. Except this time, a whole lot more people will see me embarrass you. Come on, we need to discuss what we're going to do with our prize money after we win. I was thinking we donate it to victims of identity heft. It's when people identify as skinny, but they're actually really fat. I think Red might have it.
This is it, the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. One of these teams will take home $500,000 to donate. to a charity of their choice.
Don't bury the lead, Cole. The charity part's nice, but the real story here is that best friends Red and Trey are facing each other for the first time ever. Things could get very interesting.
Normally, I think you guys were just trying to stir up drama, but Red and Trey have definitely seemed a bit off lately, and this match certainly won't help matters.
Ouch. Launched with a belly-to-belly.
If you recall, guys, when Drew McIntyre first showed up here in 2009, he was anointed the Chosen One. And while it may have been premature back then, I'd say McIntyre is more than living up to it nowadays.
Tagged in.
Bulldog!
As Byron alluded to, Drew McIntyre's initial run in WWE had ups and downs, but ever since his return in 2017, I'd say McIntyre's among the most dominant superstars on the roster. Jumping clothesline! What agility! Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Sit out powerbomb.
Look at this raw power. Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Powerbomb.
He's been quickly taking control here.
He is getting fired up here.
Thunderous slam. Big punch finds its mark.
Power bomb. What a slam.
Impactful. It'll jar your spine.
Power bomb. Very competitive tag team match.
Slammed with authority.
Schoolboy pinning combination.
Oh, maybe not.
Look at this raw power.
Sit out powerbomb.
Drew McIntyre's not looking so good here.
He has got to fight back.
McIntyre made a great comeback to NXT. Now he's going to need another comeback right now.
Belly.
Uh-oh, could it be?
Head to the...
He may get the 3 count right here.
This is it.
I guess he's thinking something else here. This should do it right there. Must have something different in mind here. Wow. Oh, McIntyre. What a throw.
Knife edge chop.
Power from the suplex. Launched with a belly-to-belly. He may get the 3 count right there.
Strange game plan for sure, but hey, maybe he has something even bigger and badder planned.
Whoa, McIntyre able to avoid damage there. Sit out powerbomb.
He's on his heels a bit now.
Deadlift powerbomb.
Clothesline takes him down.
Forget about it.
Launched with a belly-to-belly. That should do it right there. And he got a near fall out of it.
Yeah, but he's hurt, guys.
Backdrop suplex.
Nice amateur takedown.
From the middle rope.
And he's going after the torso again. Well, it doesn't take a genius to realize you should attack the injured area, which is what we're seeing here.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Powerbomb planted.
He's got him covered. The cover. And he's able to get out.
Drew McIntyre drawing on his incredible reserves right now.
Very impressive, Byron.
Gets the tag. She's taking some big hits here. The switch here to Drew McIntyre.
Whoa, McIntyre able to avoid damage there.
Clothesline.
Good Lord.
Did he score the pin? Despite having obvious differences, Red and Drew McIntyre are your Mixed Match Challenge winners.
Differences is a nice way to put it. Red and McIntyre despise each other. It's a testament to their in-ring toughness that they were able to overcome their discord and win the whole thing.
I just hope that now that this is over, there won't be any hard feelings between Red and Trey. They've been through too much together to let something like this get between them.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up with you riding with her?
Relax. I offered him a ride since we're both going to the gym.
Look, I know we usually ride together, but I wanted to get some extra training in since Samoa Joe basically wants to strangle me to death with his crazy cyborg arm at SmackDown 1500.
I'd be happy to help you work on your submissions. It's really the only way you're going to survive the coquina clutch. I mean, that little reversal trick you taught him might have worked in their first match, but let's face it, he needs some real training. After all, my MMA record was 24-2. The 2 losses were DQs for eye gouging, so really, I was undefeated.
You training me is a great idea. It could help me survive Samoa Joe. Who knows, maybe even beat him.
Good. We'll get started right away. And by the way, I didn't get a chance to congratulate you on winning the Mixed Match Challenge. It actually inspired me.
To what, quit?
No. Your donation of the $500,000 to that animal shelter in our hometown got me thinking. What can Brooklyn do to help? So I decided to donate $1 million of my own personal money to the shelter.
Wow, that's amazing.
They're naming an entire wing after me. Did you get a wing?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I guess $500K isn't really wing money. But hey, I have the director's info. I'll see if they can at least name something after you. Maybe a maintenance closet or a bathroom stall. I'll let you know when we can get started on that training, partner.
So what, are you friends with her now?
No, it's not like that.
Well, it seems like that. I mean, first you're riding with her, and now you're training with her? Did you forget this is the same person who tormented us for 20 years?
I got to ride with her one time. And besides, she's changed, okay? I mean, she just donated $1 million of her own money to an animal shelter. Bad people don't do that.
How naive are you? She's obviously lying about the donation to try and get under my skin. There's no way she would ever actually do something good like that. She's always been fake, and this is no different.
Can't assume any of that.
I'm not assuming she's a terrible person. I know that. And I thought you did too.
Come on. That mural's kind of freaking me out. It feels like you're watching me from every angle.
I am. But focus here. So when Samoa Joe gets you in the coquina clutch this time...
How do you know he'll get me in it?
It's a submission match, which means he'll be going for it early and often, so you have to be prepared. And what I was going to say before you interrupted me...
Sorry, won't happen again.
What I was going to say is your little trick you used against him 10 years ago when you rolled backwards to get the win isn't going to work this time. He'll be ready. And even if you pulled it off, it won't do any good because this is a submission
Rivalry match. Rivalry submission match.
Right. So I'm Samoa Joe, and I'm going to put you in the coquina clutch. Try to escape.
Oh, I tap.
That was pathetic.
I know. How am I ever gonna beat Samoa Joe? I mean, once she cinches in that arm around my neck, it's all over. Goodbye, WWE Championship. Goodbye, Trachea. Goodbye, Earth. Hello, big ring in the sky. Hopefully.
Okay, stop. You're spiraling. It's not about his arm. It's about his legs.
Huh?
I studied hours of footage of Samoa Joe locking in the coquina clutch. You're welcome. And I discovered a hidden flaw that's going to allow you to counter it and beat him. Give me your phone. Voice password?
Trey and Peyton Royce forever?
Voice recognition volume too low. Please try again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever. It's a joke. Please don't tell her.
Anyway, like I said, I watched a lot of tape on Samoa Joe, and I discovered this. Watch his ankles. See how he crosses them? He does it every time. That's your opening to beat him.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't. Let me show you. Put me in the coquina clutch and make sure you cross your ankles like Joe does.
What the heck was that?
The secret to not getting the life choked out of you and walking away with your WWE Championship.
Wow, this is weird to say with all our history, but I don't know what I'd be doing right now without your help.
I guess I've been in a charitable mood lately.
Well, seriously, thanks for teaching me this. So, I guess we're good to go now?
Are you kidding? You haven't actually learned how to do the counter yet. On your back. We're going to start with a hip motion. I'll film on your phone so you can watch it back later. It locked again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever!
Welcome to the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live.
SmackDown Live has been the home of some amazing matches over the years, and tonight we continue that tradition with the long-awaited, much-anticipated battle between Trey and Samoa Joe.
This submission match for the WWE Championship is 7 years in the making, going back to Trey's debut when he shocked the WWE Universe and Samoa Joe. But tonight on SmackDown 1500, will Joe finally get his revenge?
Hey, what are you doing?
Studying my training footage. I think I actually have a chance tonight thanks to Brooklyn.
Yeah, about her.
I don't want to get into it again. I need to focus on my match.
I actually wanted to apologize. I might have been acting a little crazy lately.
A little?
Okay, slightly more than a little. I called the animal shelter that Brooklyn said she donated the money to, and turns out she wasn't lying.
See? I told you she's changed.
I think I just got caught up with us competing against each other in the mixed match challenge. And then I felt like I was losing my best friend to pretty much the worst person I could imagine. But maybe she's not the worst person after all. There's probably some terrible dictators or criminals on death row who are slightly worse.
That's very big of you to say that. So you should be cool with the fact that Brooklyn is going to be in my corner tonight then, right? I need her out there to coach me through the technique she taught me.
Totally cool with that. Not bothered at all. Besides, I have a big announcement to focus on.
About what?
Well, I decided to get back to concentrating on the list, and there's one thing on there I always wanted to accomplish, but it never seemed possible. Especially when Brooklyn was GM. No offense to your new BFF. But since this is a very special episode of SmackDown Live, it's the perfect time to make it happen. Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Hey, you finally said it.
And I meant it. Tonight, we celebrate 1,500 episodes of SmackDown Live. On nights like this, we look back at the amazing superstars who helped us get here. For me, personally, when I was an awkward teenager, the thought that I could someday do this seemed like a total long shot. But I was inspired by women like Beth Phoenix, the Bellas, Natalia, and Mickie James. Around that time, I created this list of goals I'd someday want to accomplish if I ever made it to WWE. Well, I think I've more than made it. But there's one thing on this list that all those women I mentioned accomplished. But I never have, because it's kind of impossible now. But if I've learned anything on my journey, it's that nothing is truly unattainable. The goal I'm referring to is winning the title that I grew up watching. The WWE Divas Championship. Like I said, kind of hard to do considering it hasn't existed in almost 15 years. But I'm proposing that WWE bring the Divas Championship back so I can honor the women who blazed a path for me and prove that no dream is ever hopeless or unimaginable.
Wait, what? And you want me to tell her right now?
I'm sorry, but I was just told to inform you that the Divas Championship is already spoken for.
Already spoken for? It hasn't existed in over a decade. How is that even possible?
They said you would hear more in the very near future. That's all I know.
What just happened?
I have no idea, but apparently someone in the back has other plans for the Divas Championship.
This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe and his coquina clutch.
Let's not ignore the fact that Trey has Brooklyn Von Braun in his corner tonight, who could be the difference maker. Supposedly, the ex-MMA star has been working with Trey on his submission defense in preparation for this match.
I don't care who's in Trey's corner. There is no way he walks away with his WWE Championship. In fact, he'll be lucky to walk away at all. Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
That is a great reversal.
Snap power slam.
Gentlemen, things are starting to heat up out here.
What could they possibly be arguing over?
To the outside, which will start the referee's count.
Launched with a belly-to-belly. Look at this raw power.
Sit-out powerbomb.
Tear the features clean off your face.
The challenger eating up some damage.
He planned for this and could still rally.
Man, what a slam.
Oh, nasty impact.
He's dictating the pace of this match now, guys.
He's mixing precision and physicality with his attacks here. Sit-out powerbomb.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Power bomb. Oh, impactful slam. Boom.
Watch this. Oh.
Great decision by Joe to capitalize.
Again, the championship title at stake in this contest.
Bulldog! Delivered with force. 2. 3.
Championship on the line.
4.
Nailing clothesline.
Well, it's time for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, so you know we're going to see the best of the best.
Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that?
given what we've seen so far, I wouldn't at all be surprised if we see a title change here tonight.
Power bomb! He knows he's in trouble.
Oh, read him there.
There's number one. I think we know what Joe's looking for.
Another.
Oh, man, low clothesline.
The challenger's hopes are slipping away.
He won't quit, but it might be better if he did.
That killer instinct Samoa Joe has.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there.
Nice amateur takedown.
Powerbomb. Oh, what a slam that hurt.
Powerbomb planted.
He's certainly looking in command at the moment. He's in non-stop attack mode.
Into the hammerlock.
Oh, boy. Going after the upper body.
And it's targeted attacks like this that put people on shelves for a very long time.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it. Up into the ring. Bam! Suplex.
Nice amateur takedown.
Into the hammerlock. Oh, boy.
And Samoa Joe locks in the coquina clutch.
Trey's attempting a counter.
What's the matter? Not like you planned?
It looked like Trey attempted a counter to the coquina clutch that Brooklyn must have taught him, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work.
It's over.
It may not be the Universal Championship that Trey defeated him for 7 years ago, but Samoa Joe gets the vindication he was looking for, as he is the new WWE Champion. What the hell?
No, no, no! This is awful!
Was this some kind of setup all along?
It had to be. Hindsight's 2020, but Brooklyn Von Braun's change of heart was way too good to be true.
Saxton, you said Brooklyn was going to be the difference maker tonight, and you were right for once. If she and Samoa Joe have formed an alliance, and it would appear that they have, Red and Trey's lives are going to be changed forever.
I really don't need to hear "I told you so" right now.
All you're gonna hear from me is I hope you're okay.
I'll be alright. I just feel so stupid.
You're not stupid. You're trusting and a good person. That's what separates you from people like her.
Like, I appreciate it, but I still can't believe I let my guard down like that. You were right about everything.
We'll make her pay for this. I promise.
Yeah, hey, hope Brian over at the used car lot hooked you up with a good deal, because if he didn't, I could expose some
Baron Blade here. Just wanted to let you know my BCW contract offer still stands. I mean, we might have to come down a bit on your pay, considering you lost tonight. But don't worry, I'll still take care of you and your friend. Oh, and I hope you don't mind, but I gave your number to that Brooklyn Von Braun. Nice girl. Anyway, call me back when you're ready to make the best decision.
Welcome to SmackDown Live, where hopefully we're about to get some sort of clarification from Brooklyn Von Braun on last week's shocking turn of events.
I am a big fan of movies. Mostly the ones I've starred in, but there are some other ones that are okay too. But in any film, my favorite part is always near the end when the villain explains their big evil plan, going over every single detail of how they pulled the wool over the stupid idiot hero's eyes. But in movies, this usually allows the hero time to escape or stop the bad guy in some way. But I'm not gonna be stopped. See, I already destroyed your idiot hero last week with the help of Samoa Joe. So now, I have all the time in the world to walk you through every single detail of my brilliant scheme. Like I said, this is my favorite part. So here we go. When I was GM, I brought Samoa Joe back fully knowing what his plans were for attacking Trey in the best-of-5 final and costing Red her title. In fact, I helped make those plans myself. Then, I gave Trey a title match against Adam Cole just so Joe could eventually take it from Trey. Sorry, Adam. After that, I inserted myself into the mixed match challenge as Trey's partner to earn his trust, giving me the opportunity to teach him the secret coquina clutch escape. Only when Joe got it on Trey, and he thought he had it all under control, those ankles weren't crossed, were they? Because it wasn't a secret anymore. I told Joe exactly what to expect, and Trey never had a chance. Now, unfortunately, to make Trey and Red think I had changed for the better, I did have to donate a bunch of money to an animal shelter. But don't worry, I purchased the shelter, kicked out all the disgusting animals, and I'm turning it into the newest location for my tanning salon chain, Brooklyn Von Brown. Which, if you ask me, is a lot more to serve the community. So right about now, your tiny brains are probably asking, but why, Brooklyn? Why would you do all of this? I did this to maintain the hierarchy. To show Red and Trey that despite what they think they've achieved in WWE, I'm the star and they're the losers. Just like it's always been. And that will never change. Anyway, I've spent way too much time talking about those rejects, so let's discuss what's next for the American hero. New trademark lawsuit pending. Well, I have some big news to share. I'm a champion. You see, I recently talked to WWE management about bringing back a title from the past, and they agreed I was the perfect superstar to award it to. So I'd like to present to you your new WWE Divas Champion, me.
You've got to be kidding me. I guess this explains why I was told to inform Red that the Divas Championship was already spoken for.
You know, maybe in the future, Trey, you should be a little more careful about who sees your phone. You never know what they could find on there. Like maybe even a copy of a list outlining all their friends' dreams and ambitions.
Clearly, Red has heard and seen enough.
Well, she should be mad at her friend Trey for letting all this happen.
Let's go, right now, you and me.
I'm a prize fighter, and considering I've got the prize, I decide when I fight. So run along. Maybe there's something else you can cross off your list, like find someone who will take me out on a date, or fix my jacked up teeth. Those are real things on her list. I saw it.
I'm coming for you and that title.
Look out!
This is getting out of hand.
You wanted this? Well, now you got it.
Thankfully, Trey is here to put an end to this.
It's Samoa Joe. Where did he come from?
It's obvious Brooklyn and Samoa Joe are always 2 steps ahead of Red and Trey.
And now Brooklyn is going to force Red to watch her best friend get destroyed by Samoa Joe yet again.
He suffered enough. Come on, don't do it. No! Trey might be seriously injured. This is bad.
While Trey's condition's unclear, one thing is, the duo of Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe will annihilate anyone who attempts to get in their way.
So what's the verdict?
Nothing too serious. I'll just be out a couple weeks.
You're lucky. That could have ended your career.
It would take a much worse attack than that to end my career. Or being offered the hosting gig on America's Next Top Hand Model, which is the best show on TV, hands down. See? I'm a natural. So, are you mad that Brooklyn saw the list on my phone?
I was, but I think I'm over it, considering you almost got snapped in half trying to help me. Besides, I just found out next week I have a #1 contenders match for the Divas Championship. So I'm still gonna cross it off the list.
Good. At least one of us will be in the title picture.
What do you mean? Aren't you gonna use your rematch clause when you heal up?
I would if I had one. Turns out one of the other loose ends Brooklyn took care of before she stepped down as GM was removing the rematch clause from my contract. So if I want another shot at Samoa Joe, I'm gonna have to earn it just like anyone else.
I know you can do it. But first, you need to focus on getting better.
I guess it's just like on America's Next Top Hand Model when Andrea jammed her finger playing volleyball and lost the Christmas engagement ring campaign. It took a lot of hard work and moisturizing, but in a couple months her hand was back in top form and she booked the Valentine's Day spot, which was way bigger than the Christmas gig.
I must have missed that episode.
I can get you a copy. I have every one of them saved.
I think I got the gist of it.
Your loss.
If you're just joining us on SmackDown Live, this fatal four-way match will determine the #1 contender for Brooklyn Von Braun's WWE Divas Championship.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Brooklyn petitioned WWE officials to bring the Divas Championship out of retirement and award it to her, simply out of spite towards Red.
The Divas Championship actually holds a lot of personal meaning for Red, and it was one of the final milestones she wanted to cross off her list.
You two are acting like Red's been barred from ever holding the Divas Championship. She still has that opportunity if she can win this match and then defeat Brooklyn Von Braun.
Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys.
Not what she was looking for.
Back superplex. Oh, perfect kick.
The fatal four-way match works like this. 4 superstars are in the ring all at once. There are no countouts and no disqualifications. We have 4 superstars who are throwing down in the ring all at the same time, and they can fight anywhere they want to. It's mass hysteria.
Up on the shoulders. Hooked up and...
Nice arm drive.
Beautiful drop kick.
Whoa, not so fast.
Clothesline over the top rope. All the way to the floor. Whiplash neck breaker. Back into the ring. Pin's broken up.
I can't believe it.
Oh, what impact. Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
She just keeps using that.
Hey, wouldn't you? Harsh impact.
Oh, she's looking relentless now.
Really taking control here.
Again with it. She's showing no mercy tonight. Incredible. There was a lot of force behind that one. Boom! Oh, nasty impact. Oh. Ooh. Nice monkey flip.
Oh, targeting the stomach.
Gets her again.
Man, she really knows how to handle herself, huh?
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Perhaps looking to take the action to the outside here. Boom, what impact. Nia Jax able to avoid damage there. Sit-down jawbreaker.
You can pick up your teeth in the third row.
Well scouted reversal there. Gets her again.
Man, she really knows how to handle herself, huh?
This is not going to end well for Sasha Banks.
The boss trying to pull it out.
Boss time's over. And no luck against Nia Jax there.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack? Stomping. Ouch.
Dakota Kai able to counter beautifully.
She just keeps using that.
Hey, wouldn't you? Ooh, what impact. Harsh impact.
Dangerous situation here, guys.
Downright treacherous.
An incredible combination. Wicked clothesline. Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
Again with it.
She's showing no mercy tonight.
Boom, what impact. And will this be it? And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
It's not over yet.
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh, here it is.
Bankrupt. She can end it here. 1, 2. Pen's broken up. Tough situation to be in right here. There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
She just keeps using that.
Hey, wouldn't you?
Drop kick.
Nia Jax sees an opening. Powerbomb. Ooh, what impact.
For comfort.
The size of this girl's heart is simply immeasurable.
Backstabber. Can Banks finish the job?
The Banks statement.
Big trouble.
How in the world can you get Nia in a submission hold?
I didn't think we'd see it, but I think we could see the impossible. Nia could tap out.
Sasha Banks showing everyone that it's boss time. It's starting to come together in a big way.
Nobody can match up with this woman when she's on a roll like this. Nobody.
Hoisted high above her head.
Gorilla press slam.
Wow. Lights out. She goes for the cover.
There she goes. Back in the ring now.
Not a whole lot of luster behind that kick out. Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
Oh, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
German suplex, but that's not all.
What does Dakota Kai have in store?
Oh, boy. Not
done yet.
Not again. A third time. Will that be it?
This could do it.
Hold on. She wants to take this one to the floor. There's the pinfall and the victory.
Here is your winner, the Queen, Cameron Deborah.
She really took control of this match toward the end.
It could have gone so many different ways, but in the end, only one of these competitors had what it truly takes to be the alpha.
And for 3 of these competitors, that is not how they drew this one up.